Hey everybody, and welcome back to the board meeting. There's a new background today. I'm in the process of moving into my new house, and I've got my board game room partially set up. It's like this and a couple other things. When I finally move everything in, I'll probably make a video showing off the entire game room. But for now, I apologize if the lighting is a little bit weird, if the sound is a little bit echoey. I'm not sure how it's going to sound in this new room. I'm not sure what the outside sounds are going to sound like. So just bear with me. But today's video, I'm going to be talking about a current Kickstarter project and a future Kickstarter project that I think is worth backing. And I should say crowdsourcing games, because one is on GameFound and the other one is going to be on Kickstarter. So the current project, the current one that is on GameFound, is DC Superheroes United, which is the sequel of sorts to Marvel United. Marvel United ended up having like 3 different, campaigns basically, because they had Marvel United, then they had Marvel United X-Men, then they had Marvel United Multiverse. Now they're switching over into the DC area with Marvel DC Superheroes United, which is a weird name, and I couldn't figure out why they weren't just calling it DC United. But then I'm like, oh yeah, there's a football team, a soccer team that has that, so they probably just can't. So a little bit weird name for it compared to Marvel United, but it is currently on GameFound as we are talking, and when I made this video, there's 6 days left. And I'll get into some stats of the previous Marvel United Kickstarters. And CMON just switched to GameFound full time, so they're switching from Kickstarter to GameFound. So it'll be interesting to see what the final numbers for GameFound is compared to the old Kickstarter campaigns. And I looked up the old campaigns for Marvel United. The original Marvel United campaign made $2.8 million. The next one, Marvel United X-Men, made $5.9 million. So huge, huge games. And then the last one, Marvel United Multiverse, made $4.7 million. Now, this one, which I expect is going to jump up quite a bit in the coming days as people buy add-ons and stuff like that and decide exactly what they're going to purchase for this game. Right now they are at $1.5 million with 6 days left. And like I said, they switched from Kickstarter to GameFound. But there is a ton of add-ons that you can buy. You can buy the core box of this and get all of the goals, the stretch goal unlocks that you get, which is a bunch. And then you can also buy all these other boxes that are currently out there. The one that interests me the most is probably the Green Lantern core box. I might get that one, but right now I'm just backing the core box of this, because to me, these Marvel United campaigns, or now DC United campaigns, the strength of them is you can back this game for $65. Then you get a good core box, which has, several heroes and several villains to play as. That's pretty decent, probably maybe not worth $65, but if you add on all of the stretch goals, you are going to get dozens and dozens of extra heroes and extra villains for $65. That is one of the best deals out there to me. And that's what I did when I backed the Marvel United Multiverse. I didn't back any of the extra stuff. I backed just the core box for, I don't know what it was back then, maybe $50-$60 or something like that. And then it says it's on its way, so I should be getting that box anytime soon. But I just backed that core box and got all the stretch goals, which there were tons and tons of more content than I'll probably ever play through. But that's such a good deal, and I love the variety when it comes to Marvel United and now DC United, of these heroes, the villains is what really changes the game. And that's what excites me about these games. So I'm just currently backing the core box and getting all the stretch goals. There's going to be tons of heroes, tons of new villains, and I think it's a worthwhile deal to invest in. And it's one of my favorite games out there because of that variety. Because each game feels a little bit different. If you've got a lot of content, it's constantly fresh. and doesn't wear thin like a lot of other games. And that's, yeah, so if you like Marvel United, go check out DC Superheroes United, and I think everybody's going to like it who likes Marvel United. It doesn't seem like there's much difference between them. They're just switching over to DC, and from what I understand, they're compatible, so you can, you know, combine your DC with your Marvel, which will be exciting because not a lot of times you can combine DC with Marvel stuff. So yes, that is DC Superheroes United. Very excited. Go check that out on GameHow. And now for the upcoming game that is going to be on Kickstarter in September. So I am a huge Unmatched fan, and they just announced with some teaser trailers and stuff like that the newest set that is coming out, but it's coming out for Kickstarter, and it's coming out as Unmatched Adventures, which is the cooperative mode version of Unmatched, which they just did one last year, Unmatched Adventures Tales to Amaze, where you could verse the Martian or the alien scenario sort of thing, and it came with 4 heroes. This one is going to be turtle theme, TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and it's coming in September. It's one that I'm very excited. I've made a video or two about what I would want from Unmatched in the future sets that I would like, my favorite IPs that they could come out with. Ninja Turtles was on there. So if you combine one of my all-time favorite games with one of my all-time favorite IPs, I am all in on this. And when I backed, I don't really like that they go into Kickstarter, but I mean, it is whatever. But last time when I backed the Tales to Amaze, it was fast. You know, I got it right on time, and it was a fast campaign. I got it within several months of it getting launched. So I assume it's gonna be the same. It's gonna be a smooth process for this Kickstarter, and I'm really excited for it. And they kind of teased some of the villains, which are, I think, were pretty obvious if you're a Ninja Turtle fans. You've got Shredder and you've got Krang on that sort of teaser photo. So I think they're going to do probably the same thing that they did with the other cooperative Unmatched, where you're getting 2 different villain scenarios, which would be Shredder and Krang. And then I hope they do that minion system that they did with these other ones, because there's a lot of Ninja Turtle minions that you could throw in here. You could throw in Bebop and Rocksteady, you could throw in Baxter Stockman, you could throw in the Foot, you could throw in Leatherhead, you could throw in Toka and Razor, and it'd be a really fun set. This is one that I'm extremely excited about, and I am definitely backing it when this comes out in September. Very exciting news for me and for a lot of Unmatched fans, I suppose. The Unmatched cooperative system that they made is excellent. It runs smooth. If you know how to play Unmatched, you're going to get into the cooperative version of Unmatched very, very easily. And it's just a fun system, a good game. And so yeah, I'm very excited for Ninja Turtles coming to Kickstarter for Unmatched here in September. And those are the 2 games that I'm going to be talking about. One current GameFound one and one future Kickstarter project that I think are worthwhile to back, or at least check out to see if you'd be interested in them. But that will complete this video. Make sure to comment down below some of your thoughts on these current crowdfunding games that are out there. Either way, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe to see more weekly content from me, Shane, at the board meeting in the future. Hope you all have an amazing day. Take care.